guys, in today's video, we are going to be using the first ever units that Toy Tower Defense had. So, when Toy Tower Defense came out, they had, like 2 exclusives. They had, legendaries, epics, so, those really limit what we can use. We can't use godlies, we can't use mythics, we can't even use units that were just one update, above the release. So, say for example, Dark Speaker, Jetpack Speaker, that's gone. So yeah, we have a loadout of 5 units here: Titan TV Man, Titan Speaker Man, Mech Cameraman, Ninja Cameraman, and also the Titan Cameraman exclusive. So yeah, we are going to be trying to beat a game of hard mode with this, because with only using these towers, I'm not sure there's even a way that we would even be able to beat Nightmare. So, Titan Cam is probably going to be our main DPS. Also, Titan TV is going to be pretty decent, Probably are going to, use Ninja Cam for starter. Mech's good because, can slow, has really good DPS. Same with, Titan Cam. Can't slow, but has, the best range out of all of these. And can also do 7.5k DPS, which is the most in the slowdown. Then, Titan TV Man has his 4.5k DPS with AoE, and that's our only AoE unit here. So maybe he'll be getting used a little bit. But yeah, we are going to be going in the Toy HQ. Its new track is, really good for this. And, whenever people tried to, do Nightmare on this, they would always bring Titan Cam and, bring it back here. So, this is like really the best area for this. I vividly remember me just placing Titan Cams in the back right here, since they used to have so much range. But yeah, so Toy Tower Defense, has evolved a great bit, The best units back then were like Titan Cameraman, first ever Mythic Cinema Man. But now we're actually limiting ourselves to only about, 30 units. I'm pretty sure there was only like 30 units that the game first came out with. So, not much to pick from, but, in my opinion, these are probably the 5 best units that they first had, when they released the game. And, you can go back to a Tlanfric's release video. You probably use a Titan Cameraman. So right now, we are one-shotting everything. I'm probably going to upgrade this again because, now Ninja Cam actually has decent range, and also small tilts were a real big problem, For Ninja Camera, if a lot of units were on the board, then he really didn't suffice too greatly. And also Dual Claw, may be a big problem for these guys, because these guys cannot block any stuns at all. So, I got Titan Cam. He has the range, so we're going to be primarily using him, because, if we don't really have much range and we're just using Titan TVs with 30 range, they're just going to constantly get spammed and not really do much for the team. So that's also something to look out for. But yeah, they didn't even have any farms, so, I'm not sure if we'll be able to max, all 15 units out, probably, because, they are pretty cheap. So this is a max out Ninja Cameraman. He did 2,000 DPS back then, so, not bad, actually. He wasn't actually a bad character, but, problem is that if a bunch of units were on the track, he could not just do anything. So yeah, we got Ninja Cam upgraded. Now I think it's, time for a mech. This has 50 range, the second most in our little loadout here. And, on the second upgrade for mech, it could actually slow by, I think, 17%, either that or, around 20%. So, Mech Cameraman is also bad, has many attacks, meaning that it can, hit a lot of toilets at once, which could be, really good for us. So, yeah, as you can see, he's from the little orb. Yeah, Mech Cameraman is, pretty decent. I remember this guy was, the best back then with Titan Cam as well, but we're starting to leak. The ninja should be able to shoot right here, and Parasite just fully deactivated him, which, is a bad thing about that. With all these, new toilets now, they're just gonna be, getting abused. our units are going to be getting abused by all these new units. Actually, we're not faring too bad. We're actually doing, pretty decent. I have a max out mech doing 6,000 damage. He is, actually doing pretty good. Ninja is also, putting in the work. So yeah, honestly, mechs and Titan cams are just going to be ruling this whole game. So anyways, I think it is time that I place our first Titan camera. We're probably just going to, fill up this whole spot and, once you actually get Titan camera to like level 3 or 4, I'm not sure, which level it is, because I haven't used this guy in months, like 5 or 6 months, First, second, level are really bad. I mean, the first level only has 200 DPS, second only has 500 DPS with like barely any range. That's completely bad. And okay, where did our ninja go? Oh, it's the vacuum. The vacuum doesn't really do much. We're faring good. We're killing these fins actually pretty fast. Got the Titan cam up to level 4, which now he has 300 damage, very fast cooldown. Titan cam actually had a really fast cooldown for its time. That was probably, the fastest cooldown that a unit ever had, but this last upgrade is its final, and 3,000, stating that we don't have a farm, that's actually going to be a little bit for us, but he's actually doing a pretty good job at killing these units. He actually has, pretty steady DPS. Once we get this final upgrade, he'll be A. And the best thing for this is large shorts. These large shorts are going to feed us money. There we go. Max out Titan camera. So max out Titan camera, can basically get this whole map, Like if you just place these across this line, they can go from the start all the way to, like around up here. So, this is like a really good spot. Also here too, I mean, they do skip a little bit of range up here, so you can also, put them in a line like back here, or maybe just a little bit farther back for those little vacuums or stunny turrets. So yeah, we are working our second tank camera, and we are also at wave 21. I'm not sure. The game modes have definitely evolved, but the first ever unit that Total Tower Defense had is, actually destroying this, which, I mean, this would be normal for medium, but, for hard, I would actually expect a challenge, We haven't really had much challenges throughout this whole game, except for when our units just got fully parasited, but it's not really leading up to my expectations. But yeah, we are actually doing pretty decent now. The thing that I'm worried about is the amount of spam that this mode has. There's like 2 vacuums, a multi-claw jetpack, That is actually it, a little bit worrying. And also our units are just getting stunned, as you can see. And I'm not sure if the vacuum, okay, I forgot, Titans can't get vacuumed. I forgot entirely. Since these units have so much range, they will be able to kill it, so, I'm relieved about that at least. And, might as well get a start on the next wave while they're just over there spinning happily after us. We have another large short span, the holy grail of money. If you ever got this wave when you were playing a Total Tower Defense match, you know that it would go really good for you. Anytime that they would just spam a little bit large shorts, it was just free money, the most freest money ever. And now, we have 2 max out Titan cameras. I think we should sell this ninja, as he's not really doing much, honestly. And I think we should get a Titan TV right here. Now, starting off, he has 10 range, so he's not really the best currently. So, that's a little bit bad. But, once we kill all these bosses, we should be able to upgrade them, pretty decently. You should actually be able to, have a good part in our DPS and such. Right now, he's going to be doing 900 damage AoE, and eventually, he's going to be doing that, but like 5 times more. And from what I know, Titan TVs are also pretty expensive, so I'm just praying that we get a lot of easy enemies, and also this rocket will give us like 500 cash, I think, so not disappointed in that either. TV is actually drawing their HP down a bit. I mean, it is only, 9,000 that, they dulled down AoE, but that's also an extra 9,000 that they don't need to get rid of on one unit. So Titan TV is actually doing pretty good. I mean, this boss is like 32,000, about to be under 30,000, while they normally have like 50,000 AoE. And also, Titan TV will be able to cover, basically the entirety of this. So, yeah, and this is also why I chose this map. It has a lot of twists and turns that are very close to each other, and is like perfect for this map. And also, I forgot, for some reason, the Titan TV can't attack these glasses turrets. I mean, not even the small ones, not even the giant ones, which Titan TV should be well able to attack, but for some reason, they cannot. And also, wave 30 is around the corner, which I'm starting to think we probably aren't able to max out, all these units. I mean, we only have 4 units down right now, and we have 11 more to go if we want to get 15 out of 15, and, we only got 20 waves left, so I'm not sure if we will have enough firepower. I mean, we do have decent amounts, plus we have, a really big range. Alright, let's see Titan TV put in the work right here. You can already see those HP bars dwindling down, and I think we should start bottling, because we have bosses on bosses here, which will take us, a little second to kill, but, once all these are dead, our Titan TV should be maxed and, ready to fire. Right now, we almost have enough, just, a few more our units are getting stunned now. This is, a little bit bad here. They're actually advancing. Just need Titan TV to actually, wake up, and you can actually do something here. Our Titan cans are getting stunned. Ooh, this is not actually looking the best for us right now. Okay, first multi-claw jetpack should be done. I mean, we can tank. We do have 500 HP, so, we can tank. Anyways, I'm going to max out this Titan TV, so these bosses aren't really anything. Actually, I think we got it. Yeah, we got enough firepower, so have a max out, Titan TV and mech, for slowing and AoE purposes. I think we should, just spam out Titan cams from now on, because Titan TVs are, way too expensive. It took us like 6 to 7 waves just to max out one, which I feel like Titan cams may have a little bit more potential because of their, more massive range over the... Alright, we are on wave 45. I think now is the time to stop autoing. I mean, we've been autoing like most of this match. And anyways, I also, placed down 2 more Titan TVs. I think we'll be able to max out these last 2. I also still have to max out this one, which, in 5 waves, I think we'll be able to get enough money from these little mobs here that we should be able to suffice enough upgrades to be able to win once and for all, which the final boss is 800k. Alright, boys, we are on wave 50. We didn't quite upgrade this Titan TV. Got this Titan TV to, level 5, and oh, that is a TV dual claw. Our worst enemy. We do not like that AoE stun has. Yeah, and also on the last wave, there's only like 7 toilets, The boss has a lot of HP, but still, it's only 7 toilets. They could at least have 20 to 30 so a boss could get blocked. But hey, I am glad to celebrate a win with toilet tower defense, first ever units. And, for hard mode, I expected us to die at around wave 30 to 40. But here we are, beating hard mode. I know if we did Nightmare, we would have just not done anything. We would have got stun abuse oblivion, probably would have died around, wave 15 to 20. I expected to die in, hard mode to 30 to 40, but nope. So yeah, that was a easy win for these toilet tower defense units. They still are pretty decent. People do hate on the old units just because they have no DPS, but, the old units are still able to pull off a hard match. If that doesn't, say that they aren't so good, then I do not know what is. But that was us beating a hard match with, the first ever 12 Tower Defense units when the game released. This was a W success. I mean, we would probably need units that, came out, recently from the release, like Jetpack Camera, for example, and UTC or UTS, units that, were around the same time that this game release could probably nightmare. But, the first ever units, definitely it could not. But yeah, that will be it for today's video there, boys. This match was a success for these guys. But yeah, that will be it for today's video there, boys. See ya!